Hey y'all, today we're going to show you how we make electric pressure cooker ham and cabbage.
All while having a whole lot of fun. Get up there and do your thing.
That's my thing.
Oh my word.
3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with me, the good old boy, here in our camper kitchen. And today we're going to make...
We're going to have Foodie Friday with an electric pressure cooker recipe.
Now, stop, time out, pause. This is a Foodie Friday because we're going to use our foodie because we are in a camper and it's confined space. So we're trying to use things that maximize the efficiency of the space which we are within. And so we're going to use our foodie, which we also use for a slow cooker, an air fryer, a broiler, a baker, a candlestick maker.
It sautés it. Y'all know the drill.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If you don't have one, it's okay. If you have an electric pressure cooker, that would help because this is an electric pressure cooker recipe.
We also have a crock pot version of this, which we've already taped a show about, so you guys can check that out.
I will leave a link down below.
Alright, so, but what are we making? We're giving disclaimers before we even make anything.
Ham and cabbage. Ham
and cabbage in our electric pressure cooker. And so this
just happens to be the foodie.
This also just so happens because I made this morning, I made our low carb ham. And so this is one of the dishes we love to make with the leftovers of the ham. So it's super simple. It's a great one-pot meal. It could even technically be a side dish if you have something else that you want to have as your main dish.
But if you had this, my side dish would cover the whole dish because this is all I would need.
So we're going to just show you, honestly, we both thought that this recipe was already up on the website. It is by the time you see this. But we thought that we had already taped this video too. And so when we were hunting for the video and couldn't find it, we're like, oh my goodness, we have to tell them how to do this. Because it is a little different in method-wise than how you make the crock pot version. So here we go. And
you ready for this? Cabbage.
Yes, and this is the big difference. I have chopped up a small head of cabbage here, and I've chopped it into pretty big pieces because
there's a reason.
When you pressure cook cabbage or any vegetable pretty much, it is really hard on those vegetables, and particularly vegetables like cabbage that like to kind of almost melt after a certain, they're not melting, but it kind of starts to break down. That's what, break down.
In your mouth it will.
Yes, it starts to break down, which is a wonderful thing. However, if you overcook it too much under pressure, it breaks down way too much, and then it's kind of like, where is it? And so we want it to be there. So we're cutting it in bigger pieces than we would do for the slow cooker recipe so that the cabbage will retain its shape by the end of the pressure. So this is one head of cabbage. I would say
small head.
It's supposed to be a small head. I probably used
not a head this size, much smaller.
I used a medium size head, so that's why there's a lot of cabbage in here, and that's okay because we like a lot of cabbage. While I'm telling them about the ham, if you could grab a stick of butter, that would be great.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So
I'll just be over here. Don't miss me too much.
This is 3 cups of chopped ham, and now if you don't have a low-carb ham that you've cooked and you want to use chopped ham from the deli or chopped ham from the refrigerated section, you can use that too. Just 3 cups. We just like it when we have fresh ham, and I just toss it on top there. All those flavors are going to meld as we go under pressure.
You better believe it.
Then we've got a cup, if you want to do that, of chicken broth that we're going to drizzle over the top.
There's your liquid that goes in your pressure cooker.
Now, that's a whole lot of cabbage. The broth is going to add salt. Your ham is going to add salt. I'm going to add just a little bit more salt, and then our butter is also salted. So that you can kind of just know that you might wait until the end to really season it when you can taste it, because that's got a lot of added salt in there that you can decide if that meets your taste or not. And then we're also going to, if I can find it, add some pepper.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13.
I'm sorry, Alicia. So there. Okay.
Now we're going to put your lid on it.
Okay, it is. I'm sorry. We are sweating. It is hot in
We're
here.
in Texas, and it got warm in Texas this weekend.
And no one's feeling sorry for us.
Yeah, it was in the 50s when we got here. Today, it's like 81, something like that. I am about to go put on my bikini. You will not be seeing that.
Okay, so we're going to put this, and we're going to seal the lid, and we are going to put it under high pressure for 10 minutes, and then we'll see you back here after we let it naturally release for 15.
And that's going to be here in 3, 2, 1. And we are back, and this thing went up to pressure and held that pressure for 10 minutes.
Yep.
And then we let it naturally release for 15. Naturally. I can't naturally say naturally. Let it do its thing for 15 minutes, and that'll let off a lot of the pressure. And then we went ahead and vented it so that we could show you this.
Yes.
Look at that.
Now, see how tender that cabbage is? You are recording, correct?
Yes.
That cabbage is super tender. Now, if we had cut that into little bitty pieces,
you'd have cabbage soup.
It would just be pretty much broth in here.
Yeah, which would still taste good, but not as much texture.
But this is one of the reasons why we like the big chunks of ham, too, because we like to eat it more as a main dish than just a side dish. So...
Well, why don't you put it on this dish so this dish can try that dish out?
All right. Why don't you take it up there to them and show them what it's like?
Yeah.
On our fine china.
Hi. Mikey Goode here. Check this out, y'all. Oh, it's so steamy and it's hot, so I gotta hold it from the side of the plate. But really, that was simple. That's ham, that's cabbage, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of chicken broth.
And it may need more salt because we didn't put a whole lot in there, but
well,
like I said,
I'll be the judge of that.
We had a lot of salty ingredients.
And that is right after the lid came off, so that's gonna be hot, y'all. You're about to see me make all kinds of faces.
I think it's fine. You may want more salt. That's hot.
I'm gonna go back over there with her. That ham is good. Where is that salt? Because I would like to have just a wee bit more salt.
So.
It's personal flavors here. Not much though. That is really good. That cabbage soaks up all the flavors of that broth and that ham. And then on top of that, the ham is just a really good ham, which always helps. My goodness, that is fantastic. And that right there is a good side dish, or that's dinner, y'all, in about 25 minutes.
You can serve it with a slotted spoon, or the broth is very delicious too, so you could like serve it up like a soup if you wanted to.
With crackers.
No, then that makes it not low carb. This is low carb as is.
Don't serve it with crackers. That is so good. High vibes.
Putting it out.
Oh, my bad.
Are you going to wrap this up? They always complain when you wrap, honey.
Well, then how about if we just say, thanks for watching another episode of Cooking Chris's Dishes. And that is a super simple recipe y'all need to try. We'll have links to all the recipes that deal with all of this down below. And we also want you to do this down below. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up if you're liking what we're doing around here. Also, if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, click the little red thingy down below that is the subscribe button. And if you want to know as soon as we put up a new video, click the little bell that we call the
Ding-a-ling
right next to it, and then you will get it as soon as we send it. And also, y'all, whatever you do.
Oops. You do the laugh often.
I do?
Yeah.
Laugh often.
Eat good food.
And speak life.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Let's see how we did. Oh, that I look good.
You might get it to where we're the center of the frame instead of off center.
Here, look at that.
You're right. Okay.
2. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.